Hello and welcome to my COMP2000 application demonstration and explanation. We'll be going through my UML diagrams and I'll explain how the application works and how it's all built. Then we'll go through how it implements the MVC and Singleton design patterns. Then we'll look at it running. This is the UML diagram portion of the video. We're going to go over the UML diagrams quickly. I will have a separate portion of the video explaining how to use the application, so I'm just going to do how all the classes interact with each other at the moment. So start off with the main form. The main form is in all of the diagrams. So this will be the ordering ones, then we've got the signing in as admin and modifying stock as admin. So all of the diagrams could go together, but we'll start off with the ordering items. So main form has a stock in it, and each stock has many different items in it. It's an aggregation link. If this was to disappear, these couldn't exist because they're all called in it. So when you scan an items, it calls function in the stock, and that updates the item. So once you're finished, you go through the payment form. The payment form knows how much to pay because it has access to the current price, which goes up every time you scan an item. So once you've paid that off, you can choose cash or card, obviously. Doing two separate functions for cash or card. You can go to the receipt form. The receipt form has two options in there. You can either finish and not have a receipt, or you can have your receipt. It will call the receipt class in a thread as per the spec. So that runs in a thread there, and it will listen. The receipt form will listen for the thread being finished, and once it's finished, it will populate the receipt with the thread's data. So that happens once you've already paid for everything. Again, aggregation link because the receipt form comes from the payment form. So payment form, boop, and then receipt form. This is the admin signing in as admin UML diagrams. It's the UML diagram for when you want to sign in as an admin account. From admin accounts, you can alter stock. That'll be the next diagram. This is just signing in. So you can see here in the main form, we have our admin frame. When we press our button admin, it generates the admin frame. That comes up. The admin frame goes and gets the admins, which has an array full of admin. So admins, admin. Each admin will have a password and a username, and the password is hashed. So that adds for a bit of extra security there. So you'll have a bunch of admins, and you type in your username and password. It checks it. It will verify admin. You pass it through the username and the password. And so when it looks at if it comes back positive, it returns a boolean. If that's true, you log in, and when it logs in, it swaps from the admin login form to the admin form, and that's covered in the next one. This is the modifying the stock as the admin diagram. So as you can see here, main form is there, and then we've got stock, and then the items. Now I've included that because admin form directly modifies the items. It knows where the items are because of it checks inside mainform.storeTop, but it directly modifies the items. It doesn't go for a function in stock. So the admin form, you fill in. It has a function that takes in the update stock. It takes in the stock's name rather than the ID. As an admin, you can specify the actual name. So it knows the stock, and it knows the amount that you have in stock, and so you run that. You can edit as much stock as you want, change all the items are, then you press save, and that runs the fill stock function. So that saves it all to the file. But that all comes from there, and it modifies that directly. So just gets it from there and then modifies it. In my application, I have two examples of the Singleton class. This would be stock and admins. Now, these are referenced multiple times throughout the entire application. If we go down to the payment form, you can see that it is referencing the mainform.stock because that's the only place where mainform.stock exists. There's only one stock that's accessed from everywhere in the application. It shows it as an example of the Singleton design pattern. The same is true with the admins. That is created there and only ever referenced from there. Only one admins class is ever called. It's a Singleton design pattern. My application makes use of the MVC Design Pattern because it has a model, view, and controller. My model, an example of a model, would be my stock class, which contains all the items that are in the shop. It's bought in once from the file, and then that's the stock, that's the model that will be edited. I have a view here. This is the way that the user can view the data that is inside the class. So it gets all the data out, would be a view. And then if we go down here, we can see a controller. See, it's ordering there. It's a controller because it's modifying what's in the stock. It's updating the stock, which is what controllers do. So it follows MVC. There's other examples of that. It's the same with my admins class, which works very, very similarly. Just updates the admins rather than the orders. So here I'm going to demonstrate how I use the application. As you can see, the main window. So you need to click in there, and then I can scan using my scanner an item. So that's a lung cage ticket. I want one of those. I can scan other items. I can scan my boot. That. Mugs. Coffee spilt there. And a few more. Just, you need a lot of them. So then once I've scanned them, I can go to checkout. See, it's got my total price there. So I can pay either by cash or card. Let's pay by cash. Let's say I'm going to pay £500. I still owe 265. Okay, so I can add more. So let's pay another £500. Alright, cool. It's giving me £235 change. Awesome. So that brings up this window. So I can generate my receipt. Look at my receipt. All £765. That's quite a lot. And then got given £235 change. That's the date. The company, I'd named company. That can be whatever it wants, but that's the company name. Paid with cash. All the date and time. Cool, so I finish. And I can start again. So let's buy some more lung cage tickets. Because you know we need lots and lots of lung cage tickets. There we go. So we're going to checkout. And this time let's pay by card. So confirm the payment. Yes, done. Generate the receipt again. Card, £400. All worth it for lung cage tickets. Finish. Right. So I've also got the admin interface that I can go to. So I log in with my accounts. I have two accounts. User 1. And that password is password1. There you go, log in there. You can see what's in the stock. So I've got lots of mugs, 99,482 mugs. I have 36 beloved childhood toys, so 54 boots, and 99,985 lung cage tickets. Cool. Now, everyone's going to be buying all these lung cage tickets, aren't they? Because lung cage are so amazing. So we're going to have to change that. We'll create some fake scarcity. We'll go down to 0. Nah, not 0. Let's go down to 10 lung cage tickets left. Now you see that what I did is I misspelt the item, didn't I? Because it's lung cage ticket. You can see how it catches the errors. It's 10. There we go. 10. At the moment that hasn't done anything. That's just what it's going to be. We can press save and it will save it. There you go. And we just click out of there. So let's try and buy some more lung cage tickets. Go checkout. I'll buy a card. Then see my receipt. Okay, cool. Now let's go in with a different user account. See a valid password then. I've forgotten user 2's password because I didn't save them because I'm an idiot. You can see how lung cages, we bought 4 tickets and there's 4 less tickets. That's the application. I don't actually need to scan the thing. I can type it in myself. So if we scan the beloved childhood toy, that's fine. And if I open up a note app and scan it, the toy, there you go. You see there's that number it produces, which will just be the code that you can pop in for 8, and it should. There you go. It needs to do 2 extra characters and then it reads it in. So you can do it manually if you don't have a scanner.